My God, don't let Melanie see her.
She's coming over here. She's got a scene.
Okay, she's
Look.
Melanie's.
That's Bigfoot?
Yeah, there's a Bigfoot in the. She makes the tea and coffee downstairs. Thanks, Bernadine to you Nashvillians or you Texans.
Bernadine. Hey guys, this is Sammy Sadler, and you're watching the UK Americana Bar Show.
I can't find the right words to say. No matter how hard I keep trying, I just haven't found a way. I can't get close enough. I can't get close enough to you. Just holding you tight all night doesn't seem to do. I can't get near enough. I can't get near enough of you. But you know that it's a good kind of thing I'm going through.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the UK Americana Bar Show. Thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it. I'm very excited. It's nearly Christmas. Plus, excited to bring you part one of an interview I did with the legend Sammy Sadler out of Texas. It was on Zoom and it was very hot there, but it was a bit cold in the studio. But he tells us all about this great new track he's got from his forthcoming album coming out in 26. It's called I Can't Get Close Enough. And you know what a great guy, what a performer. He then goes on to tell us about a very strange incident that happened to him, rather sad, where him and his music partner were shot in Nashville. And it went on to be very interesting, and then he had an intervention from the man above. Very spiritual. You're going to love this. Take a look. Part one, Sammy Sadler. It's brilliant. You're going to love it. Take a look. How is Sammy? How's the real Sam doing? Forget him. What about me? How's Sammy looking? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UK American Bar Show. I am so excited. Thank you for joining us. We have got Sammy Sadler from Nashville on the line. How you doing, Sammy?
I'm doing well, Sam. How are you doing today?
I'm really excited to meet you. Thank you for taking the time. It looks lovely and sunny there at the back.
It is. It's sunny and about 78 or 9 right now.
Oh my God! I see you got the fan on in the background. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's raining over here. It's very.
Oh my goodness!
It's very Halloween type over here. But listen, lots to talk to you about. Really excited about I Can't Get Close Enough. Very fantastic. I mean, it's getting lots of great credit is around the press and all the rest of it. And we're going to come on to Forbes magazine. I mean, that's really exciting for you as well. But I mean, you're not a newcomer to all your music. You've been doing this now a long time. 15 top hit records.
Part one.
You know, which is pretty cool. This single, which is doing very well, as I don't know if I mentioned to you, but we had it on Sam's Pick of the Week a couple of weeks back. It's doing really well here in the UK. So congratulations on that. That's quite fantastic.
Thank you.
Is it from an album or a predicted album, or where is it? Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be coming out on my 2026 album that we've got. That's gonna be coming out, and I'm glad the record's doing well. Thank you for letting me know that over there.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, the industry's gone different places now. Not just the streaming or the other parts of your websites and stuff like that. People can grab it, but I think anyone gets it where they can get this stuff now. I mean, a friend of ours, Eric Dial, you will know.
Yeah, I know Eric.
On the show, you know, and he was very excited about what you're doing out there. So
yeah, Eric's a good guy.
You're based in Nashville.
I live in Texas, but everything that I do is I cut all my records in Nashville.
Oh, cool. So you live in Texas. Is that because all your exes live in Texas?
Yeah. Look out now. No, I was raised in Texas. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, but my dad moved back to Texas when I was about 2.5. And so I've lived in Texas just about all of my life, except for the time that I lived in Nashville when I moved up there out of high school and got my record deal.
Yeah, as I say, it's funny talking to you. I know we mentioned about Forbes magazine, but the accolades that you're getting around this track is absolutely fantastic. You know, and I mean, for me, we get lots of different people come through to come on the show and this, that and the other, and it's always about the music with all respect, you know, that they come on. But I sense the production on this track of like Lone Star. Really cool, warm country, keeping it real. Do you know how do you feel about this track? Because I mean, you sing it fantastically.
Well, I mean, obviously I love the song and the production on it. Greg Cole and myself produced it, and Greg's done a lot of things, with a lot of different acts and a lot of different people. And man, he just, I think we captured, I think we captured what we wanted to get on this record when we cut it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a great setup on there as well. I mean, some great, not just the great writers, but even the production team around it. It's like top class, isn't it? You must be very proud of that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some of the top players there in Nashville playing on it. And, what an honor for me, to have Exile, J.P. Pennington, Les Taylor, and Sonny Lemire come in and put their gorgeous harmonies and vocals on it, man. I mean, iconic guys in the business. I mean, you're talking about guys who've been together for 63 years. And for them to come in and sing with us, man, I'm just so thankful that they thought enough of us to come in and do that with us.
It's I mean, they're in the video, aren't they?
They are, yes.
Do you know what? I think we've got the video, so we can play it. Sammy, take a look at this, or you've seen it, but take a look at the video. It's really cool.
Kind of thing I'm going through. Anywhere I would go, anywhere right beside you, if that would prove my love for you. Wherever you lead, I will follow. It makes no difference, you see. I'd go anywhere to make you understand how much you mean to me. I can't get close enough. I can't get close enough to you. Just holding you tight all night doesn't seem to do. I can't get near enough. I can't get near enough of you. But you know that it's a good kind of thing I'm going through.
So can we talk about this, the tour that you're putting together? I mean, all the guys that are involved in it, I take it, are probably coming with you on the tour, is that right?
Well, I'm putting a new show together and a new tour we're trying to put together with, if you're not, are you familiar with the Gibson Miller Band?
I am, yes. Wow.
Okay, well, Dave Gibson.
They're involved, are they?
Well, yeah, Blue Miller passed away. Dave Gibson was the front man for the Gibson Miller Band.
Right.
And so Dave, I don't think after Blue passed away, I don't think Dave really went back after a record deal per se, but Dave is one of the most successful songwriters in Nashville. I mean, he has written so many iconic records like Jukebox in My Mind for Alabama, If It Don't Come Easy for Tanya Tucker, Ships That Don't Come In for Joe Diffie, just iconic records. And Dave and I are going to get together and come out with the Hits and History Tour.
That's right.
And obviously he's going to be singing and doing a lot of the hits that he wrote and telling the stories behind those songs. And then I'm going to be singing some of the 80s and 90s hits as well as some of my own and telling my story and my history of everything that I've been through. So we're calling it the Hits and History Tour. And long before I went solo, I was the first lead singer for a group called Perfect Stranger.
Okay, I've heard of them as well. Yeah, absolutely.
So if you've heard of those guys, they had a big record back in '94 called "You Have the Right to Remain Silent."
Yes,
and so
that was a hit over here. That was a hit in the UK.
I mean, it was all over, you know. So I talked to Shane about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and so they're thinking about coming out with me on the Hits and History Tour. So we're going to have a package where you can pick to have me and Dave Gibson or to have me and Perfect Stranger together.
Wow, that's cool. And that was the so that's the Hits and History Tour.
Yes.
Do you think it'll creep over to Europe and into the UK?
You know, I would love to. I was over in Europe, in London there in 2012 to play the British Country Music Awards. They asked me to come over. And so we did that. But man, I'd love to find a booking agent or promoter over there that could bring us and our tour over there. We'd love to come play for all the folks over in Europe.
Everything is gonna be alright. Just when things get tight, it's no time to lose heart. Everything is gonna be alright. We can make it through the darkest night. If we're in each other's arms, everything will be alright. Fires are burning on faraway shores. Seems like the world's forgot what it's been turning for.
If you don't mind me asking, I mean, part of your story, obviously, is that very, very sad occasion that happened to you. There was something Music Row. And I mean, obviously, we did hear about it over here, but didn't know the details. Are you willing to talk about that? Is that a part of
Sure,
the
man.
you can share?
Absolutely, yeah.
So what happened?
Well, Sam, you know, I moved to Nashville in the winter of 1984, right after I graduated out of high school, and I got a record deal right going into 1985, and even though it was an independent deal, it was one of the biggest independents in Nashville at the time. And you know, back in those days, they would not just go in and produce an album on you. They'd produce singles and put some singles out on you to kind of see how the singles would do before they do an album. So to make a long story short, from 85 to 89, I had 6 nationally charted records that they'd put out on me, and the 6th single that we had out was my fastest rising single. And what we had done, we went in and cut the old Aaron Neville song, Tell It Like It Is, and that was my fastest rising single. So
that's right, know that one.
Yeah, so they were trying to get me ready for the album and everything, and as my record was climbing up all the charts on Cashbox and Billboard and R&R, I had become friends over the last 7 or 8 months with Kevin Hughes, and Kevin was the chart manager for Cashbox magazine, and he was in charge of where the top 100 records moved from 100 to number 1 on the charts.
Incredible.
And I had the old Aaron Neville song out, and we were going up all the charts, and unfortunately on March the 9th, tragedy struck us, and Kevin was shot and murdered. I was shot and left for dead, and it went around the world as the murder on Music Row, and my career just fell apart and came to a halt.
Right, that's pretty serious stuff, huh? So, I mean, I'm really sorry to hear that. Hey, of course, I know it's a long time ago, but, you know, things like that don't seem to leave you, and it won't. But, I mean, so how have you coped after that? How did you pick yourself up, if you don't mind me saying?
Well, you know...
you had to, I know, but, I mean...
It was a hard, it was a hard time to go through because, after the shooting and everything, I'm still in the hospital, and obviously I didn't know how bad I was hurt or anything, or how bad anything was till I woke up. But what really has bothered me and has stayed with me all the years with all of it is the police ended up trying to treat me like a suspect, like I had something to do with it. And I had to live 13 and a half years of my life. It took them 13 and a half years to solve it, but they hung that over me in my career this whole time. Even up until today, I still feel like they think I had something to do with it. And I took a lie detector test. They took me to Vanderbilt University with a police officer sitting on a couch behind me, had me hypnotized, and they still didn't believe it after the guy had hypnotized me. So, after Kevin was shot and murdered and I lived through all of that, I found out Kevin was a Christian. I wasn't a Christian at the time, Sam, and for God to think enough of me and to pick me up and bring me out of all of that and bring me through, all I can tell you is that I just had the hand of God on me, and that's the reason that I've made it through everything that I've been through.
Well, do you know what? I think you've just answered it, and that's how you pulled out of it, because it's the only way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how people out here that don't believe in God and don't believe that there's a God, because I can tell you I'm a walking miracle, and I can tell you and I can testify that God is the one that's brought me through every bit of what I've come through.
It's funny, just touching on that, but I go through that quite a lot, and I don't know what it is. It's I've been very lucky in my life to have God in my life. And I like to think I'm a bit of a sensible person and worldly person. I like to think that. Very stupid as well. But when it comes to something bigger than oneself or anything else, it's only him upstairs, and that is the final.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when all that happened to me, I mean, you know, I looked at stuff on TV and watched TV. You see this stuff on TV, and you never think that something like that would happen to you. But when something like that happens and you live through it, and now that I live through everything, I mean, you know, that night, obviously my mom and dad, they were in Texas. They couldn't get to Nashville. They couldn't get a plane. And I just talked to them moments earlier before all of this had happened, and Kevin had said hello to them, and they couldn't get to Nashville. And you know, I didn't know if I really believed in out-of-body experiences. You know, I've heard people talk about it, but it actually happened to me. I floated up out of my body and watched them operate on me, and saw my mom and stepsister come through the operating doors, and I looked over at them and I said, I'm going to be okay. And as soon as I said that, I went to the widest, brightest light that you could, I can't even describe it. It's the most peacefulest place that I've ever been. And, you know, it's like I didn't want to leave, you know, but then I came back down into my body. And I just want people out there to know, you know, I was skeptical of all of that stuff, but I lived it, and I've lived it. And so I can tell you that it is real, and I did experience it. And I just know God is the one that has brought me through everything.
God is watching over you, mate. He's watching over you. I mean, listen, thank you for sharing that with us. That's very important to share. That's fantastic. Thank you ever so much.
Yeah.